does look like it's working, doesn't it? Okay, this is the first time I've done this, guys, so bear with me. It's probably going to be a bit of a shambles. I'll just leave the chat there and just see what happens. Right. Currently just doing a bit of scales and writing down ones which aren't going that well. Quality is really good, very sharp image, good sound. Nice. That's really good. I appreciate the comments. Let me just move the camera a bit closer and then you can see my hands a bit more. Okay, cool. So I'm going through the grade 5 scales at the moment and just seeing which ones need work. So I'll carry on. Let me know if the piano is poor quality. I hope that's coming through okay. Cool. So yeah, I'm just literally going through the grade 5 scales. So maybe I'll read them out as I'm doing them so you know which ones I'm doing. So that was C sharp harmonic minor, C sharp melodic minor, G sharp, I'm trying to, yeah, sounds fine, no distortion, great. Hi Jeremy, this is a lovely surprise. No problem, Blue Diamonds, nice to see you. Appreciated all your comments. I think you play the flute, right? If I can remember correctly from the comments. In fact, I'm just gonna, whoops, I'm gonna put this here and then I can read what people are writing a bit more easily. There we go. Cool, let's crack on. Going through some of these harder minor scales at the minute. So here's E flat minor. As you can see, these are a little bit shaky at the moment. Let's try the melodic. Oops. That one clearly needs work. Okay, B flat minor. And the melodic. So yeah, that one's not too bad. What have we got next? A flat major staccato. And the left hand. Cool. F minor. And the melodic. Finish on the F. Cool, I might come back to those in a little bit. I'm going to crack on with some pieces, I think. I've been doing scales for a little while now. So let me just get streaming again. There we go. Right. So, oh, I lost you. Not sure if it's just me though. Oh, it should have come back now. Sorry, I just closed the app for a second. Cool. I'm going to actually work on a piece for a bit. I think most people will know it. It's one I've been working on for about a month now, and I'm going to try and do a recording at some point. but I just need to work on it for a few more weeks. But it's Bach's Invention number 8. So I'll play it through a bit, I'll play it through slowly first, and then I might do a bit of work on it, and you can see how I work on it. So here we go. Pretty much there. It just needs a bit more work in the middle to make it more secure. So I'm just going to practice some of that now. It's from the G minor section onwards, really. Although I might just do it from the diminished section at bar 15. If anyone's, the edition I'm using is the Bärenreiter text edition. So from bar 15. It goes, sorry, there we go. Second diminished section. Section's all fine, it's just this next bit that's a bit shaky. So I'm going to just do that section a little bit more because it is the work, as I say, it's the shakiest bit. New idea? Another idea? Alternative rhythm practice? Yeah, I do. I actually was going to try and do a little bit now. I mean, especially on a piece like this where you've just got the whole thing is pretty much in semi-quavers. So let me show you. I mean, you probably know what I mean because you've mentioned it, but I'll show you what I do with the left hand on this section. So I'll play it as it is normally. Oh no, maybe I won't do that bit. Maybe I'll do the next bit because that's the one that's giving me trouble. Yeah, that one is an intense amount of notes. Yeah, that one's not so bad. It's this one that's messing me up. I'll do it as it's written. So I'll do it with the alternative rhythms. So what my teacher does with me is we do it swung. So and then we'll do it swung the other way. So I'll probably do that a few times just to get used to it. Then we'll do staccato. Which, again, it's not a different rhythm, but it helps. Then we'll do some raising exercises, which is like you raise it up. Oops. So you bring it down with a lot of force. Oops. Can't even do it correctly. Yeah, it works better on bits that are like closer together. This one's quite hard because you're stretching an octave basically the whole time. It just kind of, it's like you like do, it's like, you can do it with this as well. You can do it, so you keep your fingers on the keys and then it's like hammer, 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 hammer. Like that. You should probably do it a bit slower than that as well. I've been doing it quite quick. The other rhythm one, which is really good, is you do it in triplets or with the emphasis on one, and then you shift it along each time. It'll make sense when I do it. So you do, so you put all the heavy, the forte beats on one. So you do 1, 2. Let me turn it down a bit so you can hear me talking. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Then you shift it along. 3, 1, 2, 3, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. And then you shift it along again. So you go 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So that's good. See, already it feels more even. And you can do it with this obviously as well. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. The other one you can do is do it in fours, which takes a bit longer, but it's just as good. So we'll do it'd be harder with these, but you could do 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. At some point I want to look into what the science behind it is, because all these things work, but I don't always know why. Well, again, I don't really know why, because again, I'm just learning, but my teacher says that what it does is it enables you, it makes your fingers stress the beats or the notes or whatever that you wouldn't normally stress. And it actually, and what it does is it strengthens, because naturally you want to stress the ones that you want to stress. So this is 12 semiquavers in a bar of 3/4. So naturally, you're probably going to want to stress the third finger, and also the third finger is probably the strongest finger. So it forces you to stress the other ones and hear it in a different place. So you go 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So you're stressing the thumb and the second finger with that. So it just, I don't know, I'm not sure exactly the science, but it seems to work. And then what else are we doing? We're doing 4s. So let's try, so we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's very difficult to do, especially on these bits where they repeat over and over again. And then we shift it along again, so you do 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. I don't know if I got that right actually. I think I messed up halfway through. Anyway, let's try again from the diminished section. See, that section felt immediately more comfortable. So it does work. It's just about ploughing through the whole piece and doing it with everything. In fact, you could do it with this in both hands. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That's a real mindfuck. 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Whatever it is. 1, 2, 3, God, I'm messing up now. 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Whatever it is. Cool. Let's try the G minor section again. See, this doesn't feel even at all. Crikey. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's so difficult with Bach in these runs to do them in threes, but they do help. See, that's immediately feels more even. Let's try that section again. Missed the B flat there. That's always a tricky one. fancy playing through to the end there. Cool, I'm going to come back to that in a second, but I do want to have a look through the other piece I'm looking at, which is, let's have a look. I've had to print it out for my MSLP, but it's Beethoven's Sonata. It's his Light Sonata, one of his Light Sonatas, Opus 49 number 1, which is the one in G minor, and it's the first movement. I was looking at the other one, I think Opus 49 number 2, which is in G major, which my brother used to play when we were kids, and I've kind of got good and bad memories of that one because I've heard it so many times because my brother played it all the time, and I couldn't sing it to you now, but as soon as I hear it, I'm like, oh, it just takes me back to being a kid. So I wanted to do something different. I've got a lot to work on this. It's so... There we go. Sorry, my alarm went. I'll play through to the end of the development section. Again, it's quite slow, but you can have a listen to it and see what it's like, see what sort of state it's in. Repeat. Oops. Oops. This is a bit shaky. Back to the recapitulation. And this is where it really goes shaky, but Can have a little kind of play through it potentially. You have to be quite slow, but. We're playing overall game, plus I'm nowhere in the recapitulation really. Yeah, I mean I think up to like really, I haven't even done a lot of work on I mean, there's still a lot of work to do on all of it really. It's going to take a long time to get good. I mean, yeah, the recapitulation I've just sort of sight read through a few times, so it slowly, as you can see, it sort of falls apart quite quickly. The exposition bit is sort of mostly there, except the ornaments are not good. David, hi mate, good to see you. Yeah, it's just the ornaments are still giving me huge issues. And actually, we were talking about this the other day, weren't we, David? Like, just in the first section, this. Oh no, sorry, I'm in completely wrong key. Oh, no, I'm not. So, see, that sounds relatively okay at that sort of speed, but now, so my teacher said that the stress should be on the first B flat, because obviously without the turn, it's the rhythm would be. That's what's written, and then the turn is on top of that. So he said the turn, in a sense, needs to be a bit quieter. So I don't know, it's just about practice. You just need to not turns, but I think you are still too mechanical on them, yeah, probably. I think the down movement from the top note is more of a fluid movement through thing. I think it's because I'm trying to get all the notes to sound. And then there's a 1 on the 3, 4 and 2 later. B flat, and then it carries on. Sorry, not B flat, yeah, it was B flat. My fingers just don't want to do it. See, what I did think about doing potentially was, in the same way that I break down the semi-quavers in Bach with, you know, the rhythms. I thought about doing this with the turn. And just get my fingers used to it. And then doing it the other way around, obviously. definitely understand the security feeling, but I think you can trust it to work. Watch Bamble on it, it's practically Taubman like watching it. Yeah, I don't really know Taubman to be honest, but so doing those rhythm practices, and then a bit like that really. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. A bit like that. So it's this one that's causing me issues now. What else is causing me issues? Excuse me. So this bit in the development section, after you've done bum 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 bum, da, da, this one. Actually, that wasn't too bad. My teacher said I need to kind of crush that grace note, and so that kind of, instead of there being loads of daylight between them, just to make it really quick. So that was probably too much. That's better. Those slurs are brutal, yeah. There we go, that was a bit better. Let's try it with the left hand. There we go. That didn't sound too bad actually. Those are kind of coming together a bit quicker now. So that was too much. And actually that's not a staccato. This is not a staccato. It's not. It's... well, that's what's written anyway in this Peters edition. It's more like that. I just want to staccato it every time. Let's go on a little bit. Fingering here is so difficult. And the G. crossover on the left hand from the E flat. I'm all over the place on. Yeah, I think it is it the E flat. So I guess you mean left hand. So this is fine, and then you've got 4, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's not uncomfortable. It's just weird because obviously because it's classical fingering. It's like you never play the same note with the same finger. One after the next. So we're in bar. If anyone's following it along with the Peters edition, it's bar. Oh, they haven't got bar numbers on here. Anyway, it's like halfway through the development section. Let's try it again. So we've done 7 to the home key, which is now E flat major. B, I know what my teacher's going to do. I haven't even got to this section with my teacher yet. And I know that he's going to make me bring out those middle notes, that sort of tenor voice in the left hand. I mean, even I can see that that needs bringing out, like an inexperienced opinion, but it's the middle notes here. So you've got in the left hand. That's the interesting bit. And it gets really interesting now. Here. And then the little spread chord at the end. So let's maybe try that with the right hand in. Whoops. Fucked it at the end. Okay, that sounded, I mean, I was being a bit over the top bringing out the tenor voice then, but I think it's that thing of just like bringing it out too much so you can scale it back later. This obviously needs to be shaped. So I'm thinking this should be loud. And then this soft. Loud again. And then soft. Growing a bit. And then it dies down. Growing, it actually says Sforzando there. No, it's not Sforzando. What's SF? If anyone can tell me what SF means in a score, little S and then a big F. I think that means Sforzando, but I don't know. And then it dies down again. And it goes to the D. Okay, let's shape this bit a little bit more now. Now that it's kind of getting into the fingers a bit. Still keeping it slow, so we're building it here. Dying down, and part piano here, it says. Dying down. Sforzando thing. Dying down. Your inner dialogue while you practice is really thorough and organized. It's making me realize how chaotic my approach, if you can call it, is. Well, yeah, I mean, to be honest, it's just, sometimes it's just sitting with the piece. Like, I try not to rush through practice sometimes. And I think, again, it's kind of just what, it's just, I just parroting what my teacher does or says. I think I guess that's what you pay a teacher for, really, isn't it? But it's just trying to find the interesting bits. And that left hand Alberti, is boring because there's lots of repeated notes, especially the D on the top. I'm trying to play that quiet as I can. I'm going to turn it up a bit so you can hear me, but I'm actually holding those notes a little bit more, and I'm using the pedal. I'm sort of dotting them a little bit so I keep them on a little bit more. To be honest, I don't even know whether that's the right technique, but just to bring them out a bit. I know my teacher's going to make me connect that top bit with the 5th and the 4th fingers, connecting it. Can't connect it here. Substitute, connect, substitute, connect. Connect all of these. You can't have to lift off here, 5, and then connect the last one. Off. And also he's going to make me play the G louder than the B flat. I can just hear him saying it. So it's not like, so you can't hear that so much, but you can hear more of the G, because he'll say, oh, the G is more interesting, because basically the tune is, and the B is just a harmony. Now, one thing I don't know about this bit is whether the octave jump should be higher or the bottom note should be higher. So it should be louder. I don't actually know. Should it be? That would make sense if the bottom was louder, because it would be leading to the D, because basically the tune would be. I think from recordings people bring out the top note. Oh, okay, that's interesting. I'm probably doing it too much. Don't know. Personally, I prefer the I feel like the bottom note sounds a bit better. But again, I might be completely wrong there. But that's only because the tune eventually leads to that D. So I kind of want to keep that as the main theme. Anyway, I'm saying stuff without any authority really, but. Getting quieter. feathering the pedal. I really want to start working on the recapitulation because it's so nice. Have you ever tried having a monthly practice plan to see if it will organise your practice a little better? I don't know about a monthly practice plan. I think that seems a little bit too structured, maybe. I mean, to be honest with you, like I see my teacher every 2 weeks, and what I do is I dictaphone every single lesson. So I've got every single lesson bar maybe the first one or two on my voice notes, and then when I'm practicing, I just listen to what I did with my teacher in the lesson, so it just goes in a bit more. So I practice the bits that he tells me to practice, and that's how I structure my practice, is just do what he says, and then also just do my own things on it. I've been playing piano for almost 2 years now, so I'm starting to know what he said to me in the past about other pieces I can bring to this piece, like that inner voice thing that I've done there. We haven't even got to the development section yet in the lesson, but I just know that's what he's going to say. And the same with all this in the recapitulation. He's going to tell me to bring out the top bit. So you've got as like the main bit. So you've got, that's the main section. So I don't know, it's not, maybe I do, I mean, a month is a long time. You can get quite a lot done in a month. But I don't know, I like to see how my practice sessions kind of ebb and flow naturally sometimes, and plus, you've just got so much going on in life as well. It's hard to have a monthly structure in place because things crop up and you have limited time sometimes. That's a nice chord. This is going to take a long time to really get to grips with, I think. Let's try the left hand on its own. For me, I need to just properly reinforce that mental checklist of all the different elements to think about it. Yeah, exactly. I mean, you can't do everything all the time. These things take a long time. Let's try the left hand. This is sort of recapitulation. So the left hand takes the right hand's duty. I like this chromatic bit. So nice, that. Separate those a little bit. So the left hand isn't too difficult at that point. The right hand is just a nightmare. Sorry. And then we're into a new, well, the original key. Sorry. just going to play through it. Oh, whoops, B flat. Let's try and do the last bit. Oops. My fingering's dodgy here. It's got G at the bottom. Oh, nice. I really need to block out the shapes of the right hand for the start. Yeah, I think it's just a hard bit. I do like this end section though. It's almost like a coda, isn't it, on the end? Let's try and, I might just sight read through some of this. I mean, bear with me. I split my practice sessions into my morning session focused on scales, arpeggio, specs, the treble I practice, but yeah, that sounds about right. This is going to be difficult. Diminished. There we go. 2 out of 3 to get my fingers to be a little more even, especially my right hand. It's always been like that since swapping the violin for the flute, yeah. The afternoon session is focused on working my grade 5 material, yeah. That's a great routine. Yeah, I mean, I started with scales today. I don't know if you guys missed it. I was doing my grade 5 scales earlier. I might go back and do some arpeggios in a second. but I just wanted to work on some pieces. But to be honest, I don't usually have that much time. Like I've got time today because it's a Sunday, but it's kind of difficult in a lot of ways because you know, usually day-to-day basis I don't always have a lot of time, so I run through my scales quickly. All of the grade 5 scales if I can, especially these days because I've only got about 2 months to the exam. And then do a bit. Jeremy, I think obviously you should definitely consider looking at the first movement of the Beethoven First Piano Sonata in F minor. Oh my goodness. Greetings, Mr. Jeremy. You've advanced so much in piano. Really big respect. Love this idea of a live session. Thanks, mate. I've also been watching your channel as well, and really enjoyed your videos. So yeah, keep it up. Yeah, I don't. Do you know? I think that first piano sonata, the F minor one, I think is a grade 8 sonata. So it's well in front of me. I think we're talking at least another 2 years, maybe 3 years before I look at that. I think I'm more likely to look at, let me just have a look. There was some Beethoven sonatas for grade 6. Let me just have a look. I can't see the chat at the minute, sorry. So you just have to bear with me a second. Pretty sure there's some Beethoven sonatas at grade 6. I might be wrong, actually. I mean, I think, you know, I actually think the first movement of the Moonlight Sonata is probably considered about a grade 6. And the, let's have a look. And also the famous second movement of the Pathétique Sonata, I think, is a grade 6 as well. So I'm much more likely to look at those first. But anyway, let's see where we get to with this. Maybe let's have a little. I might have another little playthrough, and then I might go back to the Bach for a second, and then might do some scales to finish with. Hi, Miss Riverdee. Good to see you. I'm halfway through a Beethoven sonata at the minute. I'm gonna carry on. Whoops. Need to practice that. this is where we've got to. Could try and sight read the last bit through. People who've been watching for a while know this is roughly where it all falls apart. Let's keep going, why not? Oops. Crikey. Really sight reading this now. Goodness me. So difficult. Where are we? No, that's wrong. And it ends in the G major. Oh, we got there. That recapitulation is really difficult, especially in the left hand. It's so difficult in the left hand, because it's just constantly changing. I might just play the left hand through on its own and see if I can actually do it. This is from the... That's quite easy, that last bit. Dum, 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 dum. Then it's E's at the end. G, 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 at the end. Okay, cool. We'll leave Beethoven for a second. Let's play through the Bach piece, because that's much further along, although definitely not finished. But at least it's something else to listen to. All right, I'll try and take it slow. Okay, that went pretty good in the end. I think that work that we did earlier, Renegade Chic, definitely helped in the midsection. We did do a bit of work on this earlier. Beethoven seems to do this in his recapitulations. It's like a tenser minor version of the exposition. Yeah, God of Rome was great to watch. Okay, cool. Cheers, Renegade. Just wanted to ask what inventions you're working on. Yes, I'm working on this invention number 8. I still play the D minor one. In fact, let me do that now. I try and do it as a bit of a warm-up sometimes. Few mistakes on that one. I just haven't played it quite as much as the invention number 8 recently. I saw the D minor one. I'm also on F. Did you try 1 and 3? Yeah, I've done 1 already. If you look on my channel, maybe about a year ago. No, it wouldn't have been a year ago. Would it have been a year ago? Might have been a year ago, or just less than a year ago. I did the C major number 1. I did do a recording of it. This. Just start reading it. Do you memorize your pieces first? I see that I have really good sight reading skills, but when it comes to performing, it's different. Oh, I missed it, sorry. Yeah. So it's a bit earlier on my channel. Hi, Stephen. My teacher just started me on the D minor one on Friday. It's lovely. Yeah, it's really lovely. I actually got seduced by the D minor piece to play it in a much more romantic way. because it's minor and because it's sad, I almost wanted to play it a bit more sort of... bit more like that. Still like playing it like this. Yeah, I mean the D minor one is really, really nice, and actually, I mean Bach inventions, I've done 3. I've looked at 3 of them now, and they, more than any other piece, you get this point where in the learning process where up until that point you feel like it's absolutely impossible, like the whole piece is just impossible, like you'll never be able to do it. It feels like it's you're really struggling with it, and then suddenly you just get over that point and you go, suddenly I can sort of do it, and then you can see the end goal. And it's happened with every single Bach invention I've done. Well, I've only done 1, 4 and 8 at the minute. I can't play it this fast the whole way through. Fast all the way through. It'd be nice if I could. What am I working on at the minute? Okay, so I've just finished working on this. Well, I'm coming to the end of working on this Bach invention. I'm going to do another lesson on it and then probably try and record it at some point. And I'm also working on, obviously, the Beethoven Sonata that I've just been playing, this one. Yeah, it's a much better tempo. I can't play it that quickly yet. The reason I don't play it that fast is because I can't do the turns and the ornaments quick yet. I can do those fairly quick, but it's these I can't do quickly. And there's another one on the 3rd finger on the E flat. Whatever it is. So yeah, there's some things in there that I can't do at speed, so I don't want to start the piece too quickly. It should be, it says andante, so it should be walking pace, and it's in 2/4, so. That quick, but it should be that quick, but obviously I can't play the whole thing that quick, so the speed just comes naturally. It's much better to do it slower and have accuracy, basically. Do I count while playing? Yeah, sometimes. I mean, I think sense of rhythm is sort of more innate, but I can hear it. 1 and 2 and 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 1 and 1 and 2. But it just seems a bit like you can rhythm. I think is more a thing that you can feel rather than hear. Well, obviously you hear it, but you need to sort of feel it in your body, really. Right, I'm going to put those pieces away for a bit and just go back and do some scales, because I haven't really finished my scale practice yet. So I hope this isn't too boring. I'll try and read it out as I'm doing it, so it doesn't seem too boring. But that's because I've got my grade 5 exam in like 2 months. So I'm obviously going through a lot of the scales. So where did we get up to? F minor. So I'm doing contramotion at the minute. So I'm just going to put the, the metronome on. I hope that's not too annoying. So I'm doing D flat major contramotion. So it would be, that's the tempo. And the other contramotion is a third apart. No, they start on the tonic. And then the other one is C sharp harmonic minor contramotion, which is, that one was the nightmare one when I first started. It still is. That's probably one of the more difficult ones. Then you've got the chromatic contramotion, which is pretty easy. So there we go. Right, arpeggios are a bit quicker, and I'm actually having trouble with the tempo at the moment. So we've got, that's how fast they want them for grade 5. That's E, this is B. I rushed ahead a bit there. F sharp major. That one makes me nervous because it's all on the black notes. And what's next? A flat major. And then last of the majors is D flat major. Then the minors, F sharp minor. C sharp minor. Messed that one up a bit. G sharp minor. That was good. E flat minor, this is a nightmare. Wasn't too bad actually. F minor. F minor again. I rushed ahead there. That's better. And B flat minor to finish with. Let's do that one again. That was better. And then the only arpeggio left is the diminished seventh on starting on a B. And they want this hand separately, so it would be. And the same with the left hand. Quite tricky in the left hand, that one. I'm working on Buxton's Saraband at the moment and loving it. You played it beautifully. Ah, do you know what? Let's just do this one more time. Okay, let's turn the metronome off. Do you know what? I would love to play through all those pieces again. Let me see if I've got it here somewhere. I mean, I haven't played it since the grade 4 exam. I do have it in here somewhere. Here we go. I might just have a little play through it, but excuse any mistakes because I haven't played it for a long time. I'm gonna have to try and sight read it. Could be good fun. It's a beautiful piece. Absolutely love it. Where are we? That's it, isn't it? It's lovely. Is that right? That sounds about right. Yeah. Does that sound right? I can't remember. There we go. God, it's sort of slowly flooding back. There we go, there's the B chord. And then you've got, what have we got here? This is really interesting. There we go, we got through it in the end. That was good fun. I enjoyed that. It's such a lovely piece. Yeah, trying to sight read it. It's slowly coming back to me. right now. Sorry, watch it later. I'm really yeah, no problem. Cheers. Thanks, mate. Cool. Okay. Well, I tell you what. I'm gonna end the live stream in a second. I think I find that once I've done a grade, I forget to. Yeah. I mean, do you know what? I think that's pretty normal. Like everyone has that with their grade pieces. But you would be surprised if you went back how quickly you pick it up. Like you wouldn't necessarily be able to play it straight away, but you could definitely pick it up. I mean, that's what I'm gonna have to start doing soon anyway, because I need to choose some exam pieces. What else have we got here? I don't think if I've got anything more exciting to play. But you'd find that you picked up quite a lot of exam pieces quickly again. But that was a nice piece. I really played that bit. Yeah, cool. Okay, I'm gonna actually end the live stream now because I've been going for quite a long time. So thanks so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. And I'll try and do another one of these. I might try and do one every Sunday, just because it's good fun. And I tend to practice for a few hours on a Sunday anyway, so quite good to stream it. But hope you're all well, and I'll see you maybe next week. Bye bye.